What's up? What's up? Mighty Mike here, the podcast server, and I'm excited to share a quick message with you guys today. This is the very first episode of PSDUniversity Podcast, so stay tuned. So, the big question is this: how can we as legal support professionals find the clients that we really want all while running a business and still finding time to get people served? That is the question, and this podcast will give you the answer. My name is Michael Reed, the podcast server, and I want to welcome you to PSD University. So guys, the message that I want to share with you today is actually one that is interesting. Have you ever thought, man, if I only had this, I would be happy. If I only had that, I would be happy. I'd be successful. Well, what happened is, the last 6 months, I have been building my business piece by piece, brick by brick, struggling, learning things that I should have never been doing, learning things that I need to be doing. To get to my point quickly, I got a phone call today, and I would have never gotten this phone call had I have not put in the effort, put in the work ahead of time to be able to get it. And I want to explain it to you. So I signed a non-disclosure agreement so that I could start negotiations with this new company. So I can't really talk about who it is, but I put forth the effort by creating this online ebook for e-filing, right? No one's ever done that. It's the first one. And who really wants it? Nobody wants. If you're going to go do an e-filing, you're going to kind of try to figure it out. You're going to look at it online. Who really wants it? The value is in that no one else has done it. One Legal did it, okay, and some other companies kind of did some quick little newsletters, but the only companies doing it are the top companies that are making millions, okay? So little old me, I come along, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make one too, except for mine's not going to be a little newsletter. It's going to be a book, the handbook. So I called it the California E-Filing Handbook. Official. I even put the little California seal in the back. I branded it with my stuff. It's not California, from California. I made that very clear in my branding and in the coloring and everything. But there's this little backdrop. Anyway, I took the time to make this book. I took the time to set up an online e-filing service for my customers, which aren't very many for my size of company, right? I'm not a multi-million-dollar, cranking out $1 million a day like some of these big companies. But what I did is I created something, right? I planted the seed. The thing is I listen to a lot of podcasts, I read a lot of books, and one of the things that I read about recently was if the field could talk and it had words, then it would laugh at people as they come out to reap their crop when they never planted a seed. And isn't that what we do so often? So without getting on a rant, put forth the work, do what's necessary, and awesome things will come your way. I mean, amazing things will come your way. And I know it has for me. And so I just wanted to share that with you. You get out there, you put forth not just your hard effort, do something different that other people are not doing that will put you in a whole nother category. There's a book called The Blue Ocean Strategy. That book changed the way I see things, I'm no longer competing with the $1 million companies. I'm out here, I'm creating a brand. I'm not a commodity, I'm a brand. So if you want to build a brand, all right, think about this. You want to hire a plumber, right? And you go on the yellow page, you start searching for a plumber. Well, you're looking for price. Can they get out here today? And there's a little something, it's the most important thing, but we don't consider it in the beginning. Our first question is how much? How soon can you get out, right? Do you have insurance? We want to be protected, right? But the other thing is value, a brand. So it's just a commodity. When we're only considering the money and the speed and that type of stuff, it's just a commodity. But when we can move our business out from a commodity to a brand, then people hire us because they feel like they know us, right? Like you don't buy crappy Tupperware from your friend because the Tupperware is better than the Tupperware at Walmart, right? You buy it because it's your friend. And branding touches in on that. Branding hones in on what that is and what that means. And it it makes them like your friend. You know, if someone has good branding, good brand message, like Nike, you know, you can't tell any kid who's ever played basketball that Nike sucks. Their shoes might suck. Their shoes quality might not be very good. I don't know, but it might not be very good, but that doesn't matter. What matters is that Michael Jordan wears them, right? What matters is that Nike built a brand that when kids see it and athletes see it, they respect it because Nike honored those athletes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of PSD University. I hope you're trying to build a brand, not a commodity. And you guys can subscribe to the channel PSD University or Process Server Daily. And those are both my channels. Check us out at processserverdaily.com to hear interviews where I interview other process servers about the tips, tools, and tactics that they use to crush it in their business. So many guys are out there doing so well. There's no reason why you're not making at least $100,000 a year. If you don't feel like that's impossible, then you need to go to PSDUniversity.com and sign up for one of my courses. I got some free courses. I got a webinar every Wednesday at 2 p.m. California time. PSDUniversity.com. You guys have a good day.